Do you know what happens to every other Dect wireless headset if the headband or speakers accidentally break? The answer is you'd take that headset, you'd throw it out in the garbage, and you'd have to go buy an entire new replacement headset microphone or the entire headset system. Now let's take that same exact scenario for the Discover Adapt 30. If the headband or speaker were to break, all you would have to do is detach the microphone from the headband, order a replacement, inexpensive headband, which is anywhere from $29 to $39, snap it onto the microphone, and you're back in business. Meaning, you get a longer lasting, more sustainable wireless headset that's gonna work for many years. When it comes to comfort, the Discover Adapt 30 is probably the most lightweight Dect wireless headset for a headband style that I've ever tried. So chances are, you're not gonna go home at the end of the day with a giant headache. You might even get it at first and think, wow, this headset is almost too lightweight for its own good. But I assure you, it's extremely durable and moldable, meaning that you can bend the headband inwards or outwards to feel more snug or loose on your head. Now, what happens if you order a single speaker headset today, but in the future your needs change where you want something that's dual speakers because maybe your work environment became louder or it changed and it's causing you to need to reduce that noise? Well, chances are if you buy a headset that's not interchangeable like the Adapt 30, once again, you're gonna take that headset out, throw it in the garbage, and look for a new one. With the Adapt 30, all you would need to do is order a dual speaker replacement headband, and you would get exactly what you need very affordably. We're talking the difference of other headsets that can cost you $200 plus versus the Adapt 30 replacement dual speaker headband that would only be $39. I don't know about you, but I know which one sounds like a better value to me. And if you like the idea of long-range wireless freedom, then you'll want to consider the Adapt 30 because you'll get up to 350 feet to roam wild and free. That's 5 to 10 times longer wireless range than typical Bluetooth headsets. The battery's also rated up to 8 hours of talk time on a single charge, so you'll be able to use the headset for a full working day without needing to recharge. In the case you're in a pinch and your battery does run low and you really need to use your headset still, the headset can be connected with the USB cable and it can be used while it's charging. But keep in mind, the charging base still has to be plugged in and on. You can't use the headset as a wired headset without the charging base. The Adapt 30 works with 98% of corded Deskphones on the market like Cisco, Avaya, Poly, Yealink, Grandstream, and many others. You can also connect to your computer to be used on popular meeting or call software like Zoom, Teams, RingCentral, and many others. Other Dect wireless headsets may only offer a single connection to a Deskphone. Now, what happens if your company down the road gets away from Deskphones and invests in computer softphones instead? You'll have to once again, you guessed it, take those headsets, throw them out, and buy new ones that are compatible. I'd imagine by now you're catching on to the common theme. We took a different approach with the Adapt 30 to give you a more flexible, longer lasting headset that looks to the future and adapts with your needs. Whether you're working at home or in the office, while on phone calls or meetings, the last thing you want is all of the noise going on around you to be heard from callers on the other end. It can come across very distracting or unprofessional. The Discover Adapt 30 offers a noise-canceling microphone, which is ultimately going to help reduce the noise going on around you and keep your voice in the forefront. Let's set the proper expectations though. No headset as of 2023 will block out 100% of background noise going on around you, but it will certainly help.
As a comparison, if you're using AirPods Max in a quiet environment, this is what it would sound like. Testing 1, 2, 3. There's no background noise. Testing 1, 2, 3.
If you were in a quiet environment like I am right now, this is how the microphone would sound on the Discover Adapt 30. Testing 1, 2, 3. There's no background noise. Testing 1, 2, 3.
In an office environment, this is how the microphone would sound on the AirPods Max. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm in an office environment with distracting noises. Testing 1, 2, 3.
With office noise going on around you, this is how the headset would sound like. Testing 1, 2, 3. There is office noise going on. Testing 1, 2, 3.
With dogs barking, this is how it would sound like for callers on the other end if you were using AirPods Max. Testing 1, 2, 3. There's dogs barking. Testing 1, 2, 3.
If there were barking dogs, this is how the microphone sounds on the Adapt 30. Testing 1, 2, 3. There's barking dogs. Testing 1, 2, 3.
With a baby crying next to you, this is what it would sound like on the AirPods Max. Testing 1, 2, 3. There's a baby crying. Testing 1, 2, 3.
With a baby crying right next to you, this is how it would sound like on the Adapt 30. Testing 1, 2, 3. There's a baby crying right next to me. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Typing on a mechanical keyboard, this is what it would sound like if you're just normally typing. And then if you were aggressively typing, this is the difference on how it would sound.
If you were typing on a mechanical keyboard, this is what it would sound like if you were just normally typing. And then if you're aggressively typing, this is the difference. This is a mechanical keyboard test.
And if you just so happen to be cleaning up around the house with a vacuum like this is what it would sound like on the AirPods Max.
And then if you were just cleaning or vacuuming around you with the headset on, this is what it would sound like.
For your information, the microphone test that you heard was recorded on a Windows computer through Windows Sound Recorder. Let us know your thoughts of the microphone tests in the comments below. If you're a government employee or contractor, you may also like to know that the DAP 30 is TAA compliant, meaning that it's designed in the UK and manufactured in South Korea. If you're curious on how the DAP 30 gets set up, it's extremely easy and user-friendly. To connect with the Deskphone, you're gonna plug the headset in one of two ports, either the handset port of a Deskphone or a headset port. Connecting to a computer is even easier. All you do is plug in the USB cable to the charging base of the DAP 30, connect the other end to your computer, and we highly recommend that you download Discover Connect because it's gonna allow you to keep the headset updated and customize settings in the future. Keep in mind, any Dect wireless headset when connecting to a Deskphone requires a separate accessory called a lifter or EHS cable so you can answer and end calls remotely. The same goes for the DAP 30. It's highly recommended that you get it because most customers that don't order it, just to save a few dollars, end up coming back and ordering it because they want the ability to press a button on their headset and they're on a call or off a call, and it avoids you sprinting back to your phone if there's an incoming call. On your headset, it's extremely easy to use. You have your answer end control, volume up, volume down, mute, and unmute, and it's as straightforward as that. Toggling between your Deskphone and computer is also extremely seamless. All you have to do is go to the charging base, press the computer icon, and it's in computer mode. When you're done with the computer, you hit that same button and now you're using the headset on your Deskphone. And if you're curious about the different buttons and icons on the charging base, let me go ahead and quickly break those down. You have a mute button, you have computer mode, so when you press this, you'll be able to use the headset on your computer. And then you have a mobile phone button. This allows you to purchase an additional accessory in the future if you ever do want to connect to your mobile phone. But keep in mind, if you do that, then you'll sacrifice the ability on being able to connect with your computer. In the back of the charging base, you have your microphone control, so you can increase how loud or how quiet your microphone sounds. And then you have your connections to your Deskphone, power, and a remote answering accessory like I mentioned earlier. Have you ever experienced the nightmare of dealing with a warranty claim? You buy a product, it has a great warranty on it, then you go to claim the warranty because you have a defective product and there's all the fine print, the back and forth, and it's just a giant hassle. We understand your pain, so Discover Headsets takes a different approach and covers you with a 3-year warranty, not only on the DAP 30, but all of our products, and those are advanced replacements. Here's how it works. If your headset's defective, we won't put you through a rodeo of paperwork and delays. We ship a replacement on the same day, ensuring that you're back up with a working headset as quickly as possible. And that's not all. We'll email you a prepaid shipping label for you to return the defective item, and you won't pay a dime for shipping either way. If you're a supervisor or a team of people who share a single phone, the Discover DAP 30 offers 2 unique features that will come in handy. The first is the conference feature, so you can take up to 4 headsets and pair it to one charging base, and this allows you to listen in on employees' calls for training reasons. The second feature is very similar, but it operates a bit of a different way. You can pair up to 5 headsets on one charging base, and any person at that given time can have their own headset on and be able to answer a single phone with their own headset. If you don't need to connect a headset to a Deskphone and you're looking for more of a Bluetooth headset, check out the Discover Adapt 20 right up here, and that will take you to the Bluetooth version of the Adapt 30.